Hey, Spiritual Squad. This is Richard of Guidance by Richard. I first want to thank you for my subscribers, people who are on board. I ask you to share it, and I'm trying to grow this platform. So please, at least like it. Like these. I think you enjoy them. I believe so. And maybe give a comment or two about that. But at least like it, share with other people. And this platform, I want to continue to grow, and I want to get more people involved and engaged. So I rely on you. So if you can like it, subscribe it, and pass it, it'll be great. It's time for another chapter of In the Moment. Today's moment is about the season. So now it's getting cold. We got our little hoodies on, we've got our stuff on, and the shift in seasons. And when it's cold and you feel like you want to isolate yourself, you kind of want to be alone or just kind of not be out there because it's cold, you want to stay warm. You almost kind of hibernate. I want to have you give a little bit of thought about this season. So this really can be a great time for really investing in things you're planning to do. We're getting ready to come to an end of a year. We're going to change up. It's getting colder. Some people, it's a warmer climate, and other places are a colder climate, but it's a shift. So in that shift of seasons, it's really meant to really be a time to really come up with plans, what you're going to do, and kind of be thoughtful about this indirect hibernation. So it's not really hibernation. It's really stopping and reflecting, maybe even look at how your year went, think about what's going to be tomorrow, but really be intentional about stopping and just seeing it from another perspective. I really want to see what were some of my great moments this year. What were some of the things that I really want to see and do differently for the year to come? But first, I got to stop and reflect. So in this hibernation time, just to do a little reflection. It has not been perfect, but you owe yourself the respect to even consider that. So for myself, during this hibernation, I start to get excited about some of the things I did do, and some things changed just by circumstantial. So some goals I may have wanted to have out there, I didn't get to necessarily do them or spend the time doing them just because things had shifted. So what I thought I had planned to do didn't quite work out, or it got tabled. You're entitled to that. It's just not that serious. But in this time about that hibernation and reflection and the season change, you still got to look at it. So I challenge you to kind of look at how things went this year. Stop and think and be intentional about that reflection. It doesn't mean you're going to judge yourself. It just means, what am I going to do? Let me look at how things were. What do I want to do moving forward? Let me look at myself. Have I made some changes that I wanted to? Or do I have things I want to reflect on moving forward? So the season change that can be gloomy, make it a sunny sky for yourself. The fact that maybe everything didn't go right, try to find inspiration. Try to find during this time. Don't stop in be mad at yourself. Reflect and see what can be differently. And so that definitely means you could really find out, you know what, I did a lot of things this year. Let me look at my calendar. What were the success things, or what things I could, give myself, I did do that right. That went really well. Or, you know what, I'm going to tweak that this time. Or I was okay to table it. It just wasn't the time for it. So, but I think you really want to be intentional about that hibernation, that stop. I ask you to give yourself a little bit of time, because you just don't know, unless you stop and look at it, that you may have got a lot more done than you're quite conscious or aware. So why don't you take a little moment to stop about, think about it. Reflections. Let the hibernation be a good thing. Let the cold allow you to give yourself the warmth and the love that you deserve. And let that really inspire you, and get ready for what's to come. Greater things. So be blessed. I thank you for your time. I appreciate your efforts. listening. I ask you again, like, subscribe, share with others. More importantly, like. And thank you so much. And I look forward to our next time. So say it, so be it.